Anyways, now, with that out of the way, we can finally go to the swamp door. May as well kill all the enemies in this maze, because we will be coming back, like I said. And best to kill them off anyway. Now if I can just find that gray area. Oh, well, I came upon another very important area. That little area down there is where we go when you enter that teleporter behind the cave door. May as well kill the Chaos Serpent from up here, because contrary to me getting blasted by him numerous times, he's actually easier to kill when you're up here than if you do it face to face, naturally. Of course, I had a poor way of showing that off because he hit me like 5 times, but, you know, hey. Can't argue with it. At least we got him. And I'm going the wrong way here. There we go. There's the gray area that's now open. This is also Centaur Heaven. Or Hell, I guess. Probably Hell because we don't like them. Heaven for the Centaurs, Hell for us. I remember this area being a little different last time, but maybe I just entered a different passageway. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, well, now I know where we're at here. There's only one little cavern here like this. It's got a brown Chaos Serpent in it. And it leads to a porculator? Or porculator? How is it pronounced here? It's porculator! There we go. So yeah. You only have to deal with one of the brown Chaos Serpents in this area, thank God. They would not be very fun to deal with an army of the fuckers in the rest of this area. This gray area is also how you get back to the cliff that the brown Chaos Serpents that we killed at the start of the level. Yeah, that's how you get up there where they are. Usually, one of them manages to survive, too, because they'll hide out back here, but apparently not this time. Now, the Boots of Speed are an interesting item. Naturally, they make you run faster, but a good point of reference would be the Mage. The Mage is the slowest character class in the game. Equipped with the Boots of Speed, he runs about as fast as the Fighter does. Now, if you equip the Fighter with the Boots, then you're gonna have one hell of a time controlling him because he runs like the fucking Flash, alright? Not to mention it creates a cool little after-image. They don't really benefit the Fighter all that much. Like I say, he's already the fastest character in the game, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Maybe you could find a use for them if you were getting your ass kicked and needed to run real quick. Alrighty, now, once we kill enough of these centaurs, one of these walls should lower down, and it's a giant-ass wall, too, so it'll kind of be hard to miss it, but I'm not sure how many we have to kill. There are quite a few, in case you hadn't noticed. There we go. You saw that wall lowering there, but we're not going to go in there just yet. Whoa! Yeah, now you see what I'm talking about how their shields will bounce back your magical attacks. Very weird. Why didn't it bounce it back then? Jeez, this game is anything but consistent. Totally gnarly. Anywho, if I can get unstuck from the wall there. What we're going to do now is go ahead and clear out the rest of this area, because once we activate, and it didn't bounce off again, but once we activate the switch behind the swamp door, another wall is going to come down, and it's going to open up the entire gray area, pretty much. Alright, yeah, so we made it through there. So, just a measly little et in there. So let's go back and head to the area that the wall dropped down. That was behind the wall that dropped down. There we go. Naturally, you could hear the swamp water rustling around there, and you can also see that green shit getting shot at us. Very intentional clue there that the swamp door is nearby. Make sure that there's not an area that we haven't explored already, and there's not. Alright, so let's go back over here and head into the swamp door if we can make it past these stalkers. There we go. May as well temp save. I am kind of running low on health, and I really don't want to use any more quartz flasks than I have to. Behind here are 3 centaurs, I do believe. Well, maybe just 2. No, there's 3 of them, alright. Now once you hit this switch, yeah, that scared the shit out of me the first time I did that. The sound effect of all the torches lighting up, yeah. Way to scare the hell out of a person there, game. Anyway, once you activate that switch, another wall falls down that you can see there, and reveals that building in which there are, I think, 5 or 6 brown Chaos Serpents roaming around. And yeah, that is where our final puzzle switch for the swamp area of the Wastelands lies. First thing you're going to want to do, of course, before you try to tackle the Chaos Serpents, is go back here, lure the Etten back here, I should say, to where you've got some cover, and deal with them first, because it's kind of hard to chuck your hammers at these serpents when you've got Etten trying to bash your face in. Yeah. Not to mention, it doesn't help much that the serpents walk back and forth, and usually by the time your hammer that you've chucked gets to where they were, they've moved. Well, we took out the Etten. Wasn't really aiming for him, but whatever. A dead enemy is a dead enemy. This is the only area you really have to be careful with, because there's stairs and the serpents can actually come down to where you are and really ruin your day, I might add. Normally they're too stupid, but there's to actually walk down to the steps and come down and get you, but there's always one that makes it down there, and that should have gone over my head, but it didn't. It smacked me right in the middle of it for some reason. Wow, yeah. Don't want to use too many quartz flasks here. I'm already down to 9. I mean, I've only got 19, so yeah, I want to definitely be conservative with them, yeah. I may run out, you never know. There we go. Now, once you've taken care of the serpents, we can finally head up here. And yeah, as soon as you grab the Crater of Might, run back to the steps, because you're going to get swarmed by teleporting that Etten that teleported in. You'll have to forgive me, I just got off jury duty and I'm a little flustered here with my speech patterns. Anyway, deal with the Etten, and you should be good to go. Now, Crater of Might, by the way, all that does is it refills both types of mana completely. Now, before you enter the door that was in the center of the area, if you're low on flechettes or quartz flasks, there's a couple laying around. But once you get them, you're ready to go into this door. Have your hammer ready, because Viola! 2 brown Chaos Serpents come to greet you. And as long as you don't just rush headfirst into that room, then they're no problem. Alright, now the switch to the puzzle is right here. Voila! Now, to the Caves of Circe. Okay, almost back to the caves. Of course, that area returned to normal, but luckily, we have our elevator. So, line this puppy dog up here, save, and we're ready for the Caves of Circe. So, let's get it on and get our last key.